Here we are then, Frank.
Oh, Tim, you shouldn't.
Well, little spot of bubbly doesn't go amiss, does it, eh? Not every day you get married. Not every day that I'm the best man. We certainly know how to do things properly, do we Lumsdens? Let's face it, I am a wee Lumsden.
Yeah, well, champagne costs a fortune in here, and it'll be warm.
No, I rang up Chris, asked him to put it on the ice. Mind you, the ice in this pub is a little bit on the warm side, I must admit.
Yeah, well, be careful.
Don't worry. Look, when it comes to matters of style, Frank, I certainly happen to know what I'm doing. Good Lord, there's wire all around the top of this. Don't they trust the staff?
Oh, God, look, give it to me.
Leave it to me. No,
don't shake it up.
I'm just going to say that. All right, honestly. Oh my God. Oh, dear. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's lucky.
What?
Most of it went in your crash helmet.
Oh, there we are. Cheers, anyway. Sorry about that. Seems to be a bit lively, isn't it? There we are.
Cheers.
Frank and Jenny. May all your troubles be little ones.
Starting with you, you mean?
Sorry about that. You're right. Is there going to be a stag night at all?
Well, this is it.
Is it? Oh, I suppose it is. Get in there, Frank. Paint the town red, etc., etc., etc. Have a wassail, carouse until the early hours. I got to be home with Mother in 7 minutes, so I won't have a long...
Some stag night? Wowee.
We've done some pretty wild things in our time, Frank, so just think about it.
Have we? When?
Well, 1954. I put that banger in a bottle, through old Ma Tilsbury's cat flap.
So we did. Why didn't you light it?
Well, I didn't want to frighten her, did I? Then I put that dead worm in the Willis Avenue pillar box.
Oh, you crazy mixed-up kid.
Yes, I suppose I am, really. Happy days. I should be sorry to lose my old mate, don't mind telling you.
Well, I'm not dying. I'm getting married.
I've lost a lot of friends through marriage, Frank. I just ask you to spare a thought for those left behind.
Yeah, well, don't be left behind, you Nana.
Well, who'd have me?
Oh, don't start that again. Plenty of girls, as you well know.
Suppose you're right. I suppose I do have that certain something that no one can quite put their finger on.
Yes, well, it's about time somebody did. What went wrong with that Linda girl?
Eyebrows too close together. Mother always says...
Oh, Mother, God, I knew it.
Mother always says, eyebrows too close together, sure sign of a gold digger.
Gold digger? What gold have you got?
I've got the granny bond. My beer mat collection is priceless.
Oh, there's always some idiotic reason. Eyebrows. I mean, what was wrong with Julie Flint? Her earlobes, wasn't it?
You know the saying? Small earlobe, sign of not a very nice person.
No, I don't, and nor does anyone. Look, it's all excuses, eh? Old wives' fiddle-faddle.
Right, not too...
Well, it's the same old story. I mean, you decide to do something, then you find an excuse for not doing it. Dither, dither, dither.
People are looking.
Good.
Look, I do not dither. I am very, very decisive. I am going. Goodbye, Frank. I'm going home.
Ah, well done, Tim. Goodbye. And don't forget to meet Liz, the bridesmaid.
I remember the best man's duty, don't you worry.
Did you see that, Chris? He decided to do something, and he did it.
What is this Liz like, by the by? What is she? Is she, you know, quite sort of, you know...
Okay, I suppose.
What do you mean? You mean, okay, or, okay. Or, okay.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
Wait a minute. Look, she's very much like you, in fact.
Oh, good.
Oh, you think that's good?
Well, we've got something in common. I mean, if she's very much like me and I'm, you know, fairly like me, then we're both sort of like me.
Oh, there's your mother.
May not be.
Answer it, you ditherer.
Shall I? Might not be her.
Oh, God.
It's her.
Ah, right. Good.
Well, that's the end of the party, then.
No, Frank, no. Ditherer, you say? Just listen. Mother, be quiet, please. Be quiet. Yes? No, Mother, I'm staying here for my supper. Yes, I am not coming home for my supper. No, no. Anyway, I don't like the brawn, Mother, so I'm staying here. All right? Yes. Goodbye, Mother. Goodbye.
Oh, my God, Tim, you did it!
Yes. But I think I better go.
Oh, you clods. No, I can't take much more of this.
All right, I'll stay.
All right, right. Do one thing or the other.
Yes, I have made up my mind. The brawn has got to be eaten. I'm going.
Oh, go! Do you know, Chris, if they held a competition to find the greatest dither in the whole world, Timothy Lumsden wouldn't win it. He'd never be able to make up his mind to go.
Now, Frank, that is not fair.
Oh!
Ah, Timothy.
Nobody talking to me? Ah. Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. Hello, Mother.
We don't want to see what you're eating, Timothy, and we know you can't sing. We've heard you on the stage.
Oh, thank you for that warm welcome. I shall... Good heavens, are those Christmas decorations? No, they're icicles.
Your father and I have something that I wish to say to you.
I shall give you only my name, rank, and number.
Very funny, Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart?
Your father and I have something to take up with you.
This is not the moment, Mother, is it?
What?
When you tell me you're not my real parents. That I was, in fact, left on the front doorstep by the Archduke, and I am the rightful King of Cravonia. I want you to know, Mother, that I have not got a heart-shaped birthmark on my thigh. But there is something further up in the middle that looks very like a hamster going down its burrow.
Try not to be disgusting, Timothy.
I thought that was rather imaginative.
Be quiet. I gave your room a good clean-out today.
Oh, no.
We moved the wardrobe.
Yes?
Behind the wardrobe, it was filthy.
Yes.
Dirt, broken ping-pong balls, and this spoon.
So?
When you hid this spoon, it was full of radio malt. No wonder you never grew.
Mother, much as I like domestic archaeology, I'm going out. I'm sorry.
Stay where you are. To whom is this envelope addressed?
Mr. and Mrs. Bumsden?
Lumsden. Us. That is a school report, autumn term, 1954, form 5G.
Oh, how interesting, Mother.
You never showed us that report. You read it, saw it was disgusting, and hid it. Now, what have you got to say for yourself?
Well, that was 30-odd years ago, Mother.
Read it out, Sidney. Read it out.
Righto, Phyllis. Attendance, something. Punctuality, very... I can't read this. Bography. Bography.
Geography. Give it to me. Look. Could do better. Could do better. Doesn't listen. Inattentive.
What, Mother?
Inattentive. Aren't you listening to me?
Sorry, Mother. I wasn't. I was just being inattentive.
Now, what about this? B for biology, C for chemistry, E for French.
Shouldn't that be F for French?
C, D, E plus.
I was very good at drama.
Drama. Dear Timothy's Ophelia was a rare and lovely jewel, Evelyn W. Crisp. Who is she?
He, Mother. Got thrown out later on for...
Housemaster's comments. A poor term. He is 16. Perhaps long trousers would help. Stuff and nonsense.
It's true, Mother. They used to tease me.
E minus. This subject seems entirely above his head.
What is it, basketball?
Headmaster's comments. Timothy is constantly finding excuses. He should make up his mind what his goals are. At the moment, he is dithering. E. Grigsby, headmaster. How right that man was. Dither, dither, dither.
I do not dither. Everybody says I dither. I'm absolutely fed up with it. I do not. I'm going out, Mother.
Where?
To the station to meet Miss Elizabeth Large.
The bridesmaid?
The bridesmaid, yes, Mother, who is 35. And if you want my undithering opinion, fanciable. Oh, very.
But we know nothing about this girl.
You knew nothing about Lady Diana Spencer. That seems to have worked out all right.
Good point, that.
You won't be so full of yourself when you've eaten this plate of brawn.
Hello?
Oi, where are you going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. I'm just, has the train arrived yet?
Yes.
Oh, what about the next one?
No, not yet.
Oh, good. That's the one I'm meeting.
You want a demo, then?
What's that? Oh, no, no.
What's this large? You against large people?
No, Miss Elizabeth Large, on the next train. You see, I'm carrying this so that she'll be able to pick me out.
She should manage that. Unless she thinks I'm waiting for her.
Ah, you're joking. There is a little twinkle there, just a little twinkle. Is that it? Is that it?
Well, if it's a bus, it's trespassing.
May I go on the platform? May I, please?
Right, 6p.
Oh. Oh, sorry, Mother. I mean... I should keep my hanky in a separate pocket, like Mother says. Oh, sorry. Oh, where? Oh, thank you. Oh. Keep the change.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. This is the interrogation room, you see. Mother sits here, and Father sits there. Then I come in the room, and the Inquisition starts. Considering I've been on the rack for 30 years, it's odd that I'm not any taller.
Oh, my father. I mean, as soon as I'm in, where have you been? Who have you been with? What do you look like?
Oh, same as me. The moment I come in the door, Father starts. Well, they all start, really. I mean, at least the KGB let you ring your solicitor, don't they? Oh, dear.
Do you know he even confiscated my Barry Manilow record?
Well, actually, to be honest, they confiscated all my Barry Manilow records. I was rather pleased, actually. Well, would you like to sit down, take a seat?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what would you like?
Look, I'm sorry to do this to you. It said there was a buffet card.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Honestly, they always say there's a buffet card.
Oh, but there was really, but they're short-staffed.
Oh, perhaps I ought to be working for them.
Do go on about your height. I mean, what's wrong with it? It's lovely.
Is it? Thank you very much. There was a time as a child, you know, when I thought I was really going to be quite short. Yes. Then I absolutely shot up. Mother actually thinks I've outgrown my strength.
Oh, but you haven't. Not the way you carried that suitcase.
Well, what would you like? I mean, we've got some bubble and squeak. To be honest, with precious few bubbles, not a lot of squeak. And there's a sort of beigey stuff in the liquidizer, which is a bit... No, I don't think... No, quite... And there's a curried egg and avocado sort of thing, you know. Mother calls her lucky dip. But it's been in the fridge so long, it's rapidly about to become her unlucky dip. So, you know, what as you were, would you, what would you like?
Oh, well, I think I'll have the... Or perhaps, no. Oh, sorry. What should I have?
Well, perhaps, No, I don't think so. No, you could, what about, possibly, you could have the, what about bread and cheese?
Bread and cheese. I think. Oh, I don't know. I'm dithering. I do dither.
Oh, do you? Oh, I'm glad to hear that, because so do I. I do, I dither.
Do you?
Well, yes and no, you know.
Exactly.
So, what is it to be, then? Bread and cheese, or, you know, something else, if you like?
Oh, yes.
Yes! Very decisive. Didn't dither at all, did you? Birds of a feather. Good heavens, no flies on you. Wish I could say the same for the cheese. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. Hello? Sorry. Sorry. It's just about the bread. I don't know. I could cut this bit off, I suppose, give it to the birds. Or, no, I know what I do. Cut this bit off and save the rest for Father. That's the best thing. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. It always does that. Always strikes 6 at 27 minutes past and vice versa. Unless it's on its face.
Well, how do you tell the time?
Look at my watch. There we are. Oh, dear.
Why don't you get it mended?
Well, to be honest, Father was going to get it mended, you know, back in 1968.
Oh, my father's hopeless too, really. I mean, he needs looking after the whole time.
Well, this is it, to be honest. You put your finger absolutely on it because, well, my mother and father are getting on and, you know, I just don't know where they'd be without me, you know. I mean, the mind just boggles, really. I mean, it's frightening, really
Well,
frightening.
same with me and father. I mean, I'm stuck with him. Unless, of course...
Oh, yes, exactly. Unless, of course, yes. Sorry, unless what? I'm sorry, I didn't...
You know, unless...
Oh, unless, yes, yes. Unless... Oh, you mean unless... Ah, yes, unless the right man
came along.
Ah. Quite.
I mean, I dream of escaping. You know, carried off on a great big white horse by some strong, decisive man.
Ah, yes. I have that dream as well. It's not a man, obviously. It's a person. And in a funny sort of way, actually, it's a woman, to be honest. And it's not on a horse.
Oh, what is it then?
Well, I never see, you see, because I can't make up my mind to climb out of the window. It's so silly. Really.
You could come on my horse.
Could I really? Would it be big enough? I wouldn't wish to intrude on your horse.
Am I interrupting something? Who is this person, Timothy, and what are you doing?
Mother, this is Liz.
How nice to meet you prematurely like this. Timothy, that cheese was for the cat. And who moved the clock, and what sort of time do you call this?
That concludes the case for the prosecution.
Please try not to do that. Well, Sidney?
Well, what?
The hat. Well?
Oh, good idea, hat.
I know that. It's a wedding. I mean, do you prefer this hat to the other hat?
Other hats?
Well, the other hats I showed you.
Oh, very nice, too.
How you ever held a responsible position in the water board, I shall never know. You were the wettest thing there.
Nice one, Phyllis.
Hurrah!
Why have you put that hard suit on so early in the day?
I wanted to get value for money, Mother. Ah, that'll be the chimney sweep ringing me up to tell me the black cat has bitten him to death.
Timothy, it's me. Yes, I've done a really silly thing. I've locked myself out of Richard's house and there's no one in. But I'm supposed to be dressing the bride. Well, the window's open. An athletic man could get in. A strong, smallish athletic man. Yes. On a white horse.
You just stay there, and I'll be over before you can say Barry Manilow. Right,
Who was that?
that was the Gotham City Chief of Police, Mother.
Oh.
It's a disaster. The lovely Fay Ray is trapped in a blazing skyscraper with a mad gorilla. Is it a plane? Is it a bird? No, it's Best Man.
Be careful. I think they're on the chest of drawers.
Not the Best Man for nothing.
Bring them down.
No, I'll put the coffee on. You come in, right? Catch.
Oh.
The gate.
No, it's locked.
Don't move. Leave it to Lumsden. Ta-da!
Right. Left. Steady.
There we are.
You're wonderful. That was so well thought out.
Yes, it was. Up to a point.
Come on, what are you looking for?
The way out, dear. My head's stuck.
529, drop that Uncle Charlie. Boy with headed railings, 10 Prospect Place.
I knew it! I knew it! Oh, why did I ask him? He's dithering somewhere.
I just can't wait any longer.
Well, they can't start without me. I'm the best man.
Well, I'd better take the ring.
No! They're coming. You go.
I'm going.
Tis here, the bride's car.
Well, tell the car to wait. Round the corner.
How'd you do it, son?
Quick, get me out of here, please. I'm the best man. Cut the railings.
What? Cut these? This is a listed building, grade 2. You need planning permission to cut these.
Planning permission?
But there's regulations.
Couldn't you just bend them?
Regulations?
No, the railings.
We haven't got the gear. We'll have to go back for it.
You're not plumbers by any chance, are you? Please, get me out of here.
All right, keep your hair on. George, go and buy some margarine.
I should never have asked him.
Here, what are you doing down there?
Will you please help me out? I'm the best man.
What's that, falling in graves?
Get me out. Will you please get me out?
Oh, hang on. Yeah. Come on in.
Oh, my God.
Sorry. You look lovely. And you.
Where have you been?
Long story.
What sort of time do you call this, Mother?
Have you got the ring?
Don't worry. Certain things I get wrong, not this. There you are.
What are you doing? It's stuck. Oh, you silly fool.
Hang on. Can't get the ring off.
Timothy, this is all your fault.
Well, come.
What you need, of course, is some margarine.
Margarine?
So it happens I've got some of that on me.
Where have you got some?
Behind my ear, Mother. Not just a dirty face.
Thank you. Thank you very much. No, right. Thank you, dude. If I if I could be serious for a moment, marriage is a very wonderful institution. So they tell me. In fact, I'm rather hoping that there'll be another little announcement I'm going to make at the end of the ceremony with somebody who's not too far distant from. Anyway, no. So, but I must say, it is nice to see that Frank and Jenny have finally, you know, made it, having lived together for. They've known each other for so long. Right, Frank and Jenny, the happy couple. Liz, I just wanted. Liz, I want. Oh, Liz, thank you very much. Thank you. Quite a good story, isn't it? People like that story.
I didn't understand that story, I'm glad to say.
Well, pleased to say lots of other people did, Mother. Thank you.
Tim, great. Listen, I must see you before we go.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Well, you've taken the plunge now. It's me off the top board.
What?
I am going to propose to the bridesmaids.
Oh, wait, look. You've had too many.
What, too many bridesmaids?
No, drinks!
Look, Frank, you told me no dithering, didn't you? Told me that? That's what it's going to be. Oh, what I wanted to,
Your speech went terribly well.
Oh, thank you very much. Will you marry me? That's what I...
Timothy?
Hello, Dad. Marry me, will you?
Sorry to Tim. Where is he? I hope he doesn't do something stupid.
Timothy? Eating too much trifle, have you?
No. I proposed and she turned me down.
Yes, I turned your mother down the first time. What seemed to be the snag?
Well, she said I was after her money. I was a gold digger.
What?
Well, apparently my eyebrows meet in the middle or something.
They do a bit, you know. Behind your glasses, though.
Yes, but it was just an excuse, really. I mean, she was dithering.
Well, she wasn't your type, Timothy.
Suppose not.
We are talking about Liz, aren't
Yes,
we?
Liz, the bridesmaid, yes.
You notice how she walked?
Liz?
Feet splayed out. Sure sign.
Sign of what?
Nasty disposition. Sergeant Major type.
Really, Liz? Good gracious.
Just like somebody we both know. I'll not say a word against your mother.
It's a close shave, then. Lucky escape.
Some people have all the luck. Unlike yours truly. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Good gracious me, I never realized that.